guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are joining me today. Today we're basically doing a lot of kitchen restocks. So our pantry is needing reorganized and kind of restocked with a lot of the snacks. Again, if you've been around here for the last few weeks, you know we've been on summer break already. So our pantry is not only looking bare, but it's also very disheveled. So we've got a grocery order coming this morning, and I'm going to be working on reorganizing and restocking all of the supplies in our pantry and in some of the other areas of our kitchen. I know our soap needs refilled, our protein container back here needs refilled, just all the little restocks around our kitchen to just kind of get us reset and ready to go. So if you are new here, I'm so glad you're joining me. My name is Shauna and welcome. I like to provide motherhood and cleaning motivation content. So if that's your thing, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. We're gonna get a few things restocked and these kitchen counters wiped down while I'm waiting for my husband to get back with the groceries, and then we will get everything restocked. So let's go get our stuff done. So first up on the kitchen restocks is our chocolate powdered protein. I like to keep this in a smaller plastic container that can stay out in a basket on our kitchen countertops without looking so large and hideous like the big container does. So I periodically kind of restock and refill our container here with our protein. And next up after this, I will be refilling our dish soap dispenser for the kitchen sink. I will be refilling it with our Mrs. Meyer Lemon Verbena dish soap. That's one of my current favorites. Not only do I like the scent of it, but it's a at least fairly clean product to be using for cleaning our dishes. So I'm going to get that refilled here because it was running low. Another small thing I wanted to get done was my new Nespresso pods. Needed a little container to organize them. So if you saw my last video, I got a new Nespresso machine that I'm loving so much. And we've got a variety of different pods that we're trying right now to figure out what's our favorite. But we have all of these pods here, and for now they've just been tossed into a drawer. But now I have at least a little container to help keep them more organized. And real quick, before the groceries are back, I'm going to wipe down our countertops here just so that they're nice and clean and cleared off so I can work on organizing the groceries. Also, real quick, here is a look at our pantry at the start of this. Again, everything's kind of disheveled and out of its baskets. Everything's running low. It's just looking really messy. So I want to get everything organized and then all of the new grocery items put away in a more organized manner. But first, I'm going to get these groceries that are now home unloaded and put up onto the countertop here, and then I'll share a quick little grocery haul. Starting at this end, we've got my Gator Light that I like to drink in the mornings to stay hydrated. We've got some tortilla chips. Kids love tortilla chips. A couple different types of bread that we hang on to for just everyday sandwiches and things like that. Now we're kind of to some of like the breakfast items and snacks. We've got our go-to pancake mix, some of the kids' favorite cereals, a variety of different bars. These are a lot of the same ones we get all the time. For peanut butter crackers, some different yogurts. And now we're on to the dinner items. We got a couple different things we're trying to make this week. We've got homemade pizza we're gonna be making. We've got like a curry chicken that we'll do with like pineapple and cilantro. These are just some frozen extras. A lot of times the kids like to do the meatballs with either pasta or meatball sandwiches. Potato puffs, aka tater tots. That's another one of the kids' favorites, like side items. We've got some different chicken. This little popcorn chicken we like to do on like little slider buns as like little popcorn chicken sandwiches. And then just chicken strips, a side of mac and cheese. This is for chicken enchiladas that we are going to make. And then we've got stuff for chicken noodle soup. It's starting to get warm for chicken noodle soup, but we do have a couple rainy days this week, so I think we're gonna save that for one of those rainy days. And then here's a lot of our produce. Back here we've got sweet potatoes, some baby carrots, little tomatoes, blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, Cucumbers are the kids' favorites, so we usually have to get like 3 of those to last us the whole week. Bananas, some of our favorite milk. We do the like pickup order, and this is how they gave us our milk. Not happy with this Kroger, but whatever, it is what it is, I guess. I guess that's the risk of doing pickup order. But my coffee, some coconut water, and then eggs. We are big on eggs for breakfast, so we need the big pack of eggs to last us the week now. So yeah, that's our grocery haul and kind of our dinner lineup for this week. Also, is this not the most ridiculous like bushel of the top of carrots? It's so ridiculous. Yeah, and I can't forget our big old watermelon, our first watermelon of the season this year. First thing, I'm going to get started by putting away some of our produce and get a lot of our fresh fruits rinsed off and cleaned off so that they can be drying and ready to be snacked on. Next up, I'm going to be putting our bread away, and we do keep our bread in bread boxes because if you're new around here, my cats love to eat bread. I don't know if this is like a normal cat thing or just my cats are weird. It's probably just that my cats are weird, but they love to eat bread, so we have to keep it in bread boxes so they don't break through the plastic and eat our bread. And I normally keep 2 bread boxes because we keep enough bread that it doesn't fit all in one. So we keep one out on our kitchen counters for daily use, and then we have our spare bread box that we keep in the pantry. Also, this pantry is very small for the amount of food we try to cram in there. So one of the things I've been really considering and thinking about is getting one of those over the door like shelving things to help organize and store some of our extra stuff. Some of it I think might be good for some of the kids' snacks so that it can kind of stay in there instead of, I've tried using the baskets, as you can see. Nothing that I've tried works for in there. So I think part of it is we're just trying to cram too much into a small amount of space. So might be considering getting an organizer for this door and seeing if that gives us some extra space and can create a little bit more organization for this pantry. So now I'm going to attempt to reorganize all the little baskets that are within our pantry. This was our yogurt basket, so I'm just kind of restocking it and kind of reorganizing it here because it was previously messy and everything was just kind of tossed in there. Next, I'm going to try to organize the chip and snack baskets. This one is supposed to be kind of more of like the snacks. We've got some fruit snacks and bars and other things in there, but obviously chips end up in here as well. So I'm going to get this a little bit more organized, try to get the other chip bag more organized, and then just cross my fingers that these will stay organized for at least another week. And as you can see, this basket right here was bad enough that I needed to give it like a good clean out and wipe down. So I'm going to take as much of this stuff out of here as possible and get the crumbs out and kind of wipe down the inside of this basket. This basket right here is like our snack bar, granola bar basket. We usually keep at least 4 or 5 different kinds of bars because my kids are constantly changing their minds on which kind they like. But they usually do snack on bars at least once, if not twice a day. The Z bars in particular with the protein are some of my favorites to keep around just to get a little bit extra protein for my kids. Okay, now I'm going to get ready to cut up the watermelon. One of the things I like to do is take one of our old towels and lay it on the counter because so much of the watermelon juice ends up going everywhere. So this kind of helps catch it and keep my counters from getting so sticky. And I also recruited my husband here to get the watermelon started. I don't know why I have the hardest time getting watermelon cut in half. I hate big knives, and trying to cut this in half just always scares me that I'm going to like cut off a finger or a thumb or something. So my husband got it started for me here, and then I'm going to take over and get it cut up because this is one of my kids' favorite fruits for the summer. After restocking our groceries, one of the things I always have to do is empty out our trash can because of all of the old food we've emptied out of the refrigerator while putting stuff away. But also our recycling bin tends to get really full with all of the like boxes from granola bars and crackers and all of those things that we've unloaded. So I usually need to get the recycling taken out as well. And so I usually just try to make this part of the routine when we're restocking and unloading groceries, is just to make sure we also do the recycling and the trash can at that same time. Okay, I did end up purchasing a organizer for the pantry door. So we are gonna get this put together and get this hung up in the pantry and try to get it a little bit more organized. There's not too many pieces, so hopefully that means it's quick and easy to get put together. So I've got the organizer most of the way put together. It's now hanging over the door, and I just have to add the baskets. And I figured they'd be easier to add it on here rather than building it on the floor and then putting it on the door. This just seemed to make a little more sense. So we're gonna finish getting this put together and then get the snacks organized into it. So here's kind of a look at the pantry now. We've got like some cereals and some spare like pouches and extra spare stuff up there. This is kind of a little bit of everything. We've got like our teas and hot chocolates. That's like our candy box, bars, random crackers and stuff, more random crackers and extra supplies, yogurts. This is normally like our other random snack like bars, crackers, beef sticks, fruit snacks, the chips, the bars, canned goods, extra canned goods tend to go there. So we're gonna try to get some of this out and put over here so this isn't so cluttered looking. one of the first things I'm gonna do is any of our opened bags of chips are gonna go on this rack so that way we grab them first, because right now the open and unopened bags are all in one basket and sometimes stuff's getting reopened. So if we have it kind of as a system where this is like our backup stash of unopened ones, here's our open ones, we grab from here first and then refill with anything else back here. So that's what I'm thinking about, and thinking about how I'm going to organize this and use this, but we will see as we get going what's actually going to work. So here is the completed and more organized pantry. I feel like my baskets are much more organized now. They're not spilling over at all like they were before. And then the cans at the bottom here are much more organized and not spilling over. And then I'm very happy with how the door organizer came out. I just think it makes it so easy for the kids to be able to grab some snacks and give us extra space for storing snacks. I'm super happy with how this organization turned out, but that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.